Can you reassure me?
I think reassurance should come from within.
Wow. That made me feel insecure.
Noted.
Wow.
Surely not. Noted.
Noted. Yep.
Welcome to Foster the Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Foster the Podcast, the official podcast of comedian Justin Foster and professional life coach Kristie Marie Lacey.
Hi, guys.
Already sick of our stuff?
I'm already
We just
over
started.
it with the two of you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to... No, do that again.
Thank goodness there's a...
What's that music?
It's like
What's
jazz.
happening?
Where's it coming from?
I don't know, but I like it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Foster the Podcast.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
We have a great guest today. Very funny comic, good friend of mine, Galina Rivina, everybody.
Yay!
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks
so
for coming on
happy
and doing
there's
the
a
show.
lady here today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like that's what we need
Yeah.
in the pod right now.
Christy has it rough sometimes. When we have a male guest, there'll be 3 dudes and then her. It's a little tough.
Well, I come in and you're immediately like, aren't men creepy? And I'm like, let me put my coat down.
Last week's episode, we had decided the worst thing to call a guy is creepy, right? And because there's no coming back from creepy,
Not at all.
right?
No.
And then we determined off air,
Yeah.
that we've determined off air the second worst thing to call a man is...
Is if after your name someone goes, oh, he's harmless.
Oh!
You're not doing a good job.
Harmless is so bad. I'd rather be like, he's an asshole. He's a jerk. He's a cheater.
Yeah,
He's
anything.
a narcissist.
Those
He's-
are masculine. That's
those
why.
are power.
If you say harmless, that's like an invitation to prove otherwise. It could be dangerous to call someone harmless.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not recommending it.
Right. That person's terrible, but they're harmless. Don't mind them and all the terrible things they are. It's fine.
Oh, I posted a question on my Instagram because I was curious because a woman had said a conversation with a woman about dating in Los Angeles, and I said, "Who has it harder dating in LA?" And I was just curious, and I took it to the internet, and the answers. Do you have a guess? What do you think?
I know it.
You know it?
Yeah.
What do you think it is,
Absolutely, women have it harder.
Christy?
I think all the people,
Okay.
all the humans.
The internet said 62% said men have it the hardest,
That's because
What?
it's all men.
and 38% said women have it the hardest.
It's because it's all men who saw that post and were like, I've got something to say about this.
I wanted to make sure it was fair, so I looked and I made sure that it was equal men and women. I personally disagree. I feel that men in this city, particularly in this city, have it very easy for a few reasons, but one being that the bar is so on the ground that all you have to be like to stand out in this city as like a good guy to date. All you have to do is like not ask her for nudes before the first date and like not hit on the waitress in front of her. You know what I mean? And you kind of stand out a little bit.
The bar's in hell.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my take on it.
Yeah. Well, what's your take? Why are you sure that women have it harder than men?
Because an amazing man is just an average woman. Like,
Yep.
I look at my friendships to elaborate on that.
Yeah.
And I have all of these, and maybe I'm lucky and my community is a little bit skewed, but a lot of my female friends who are single are accountable. They're in therapy. They have good careers. Like, they are accountable. They're loyal. They're not going to cheat on somebody. They want all these things that like men say that they want.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I know that like I want those things and my friends want those things. And actually meeting, you hear about a man who like knows how to make plans and goes to therapy and all these things that we go, oh my God, he's amazing. And I'm like, you mean all my friends that are all doing those
Right.
things? That's
Yeah.
why I say that.
That's
'Cause
a really good point.
Yeah.
there's more dateable women than there are dateable men.
That's
Yeah.
kind of that's why I skewed on the side of that answer, right? Is because you guys are kind of putting in the work and the effort and in touch with the feelings and learning how to communicate and doing the inner child. Every chick out in LA is like in yoga and she's doing inner child work, and the guys are just kind of like flopping around, just hanging out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
The men are just out here giving us fodder for our next therapy appointment. That's all they're contributing.
Right. And
It's just it.
right. And there's a lot of good dudes out here, but a lot of them are like already been snagged up. They're already married. They're already like in relationships and stuff. I'm just like, we've been doing this show for so long, and we've had so many women on this show to hear the horrible things that
The nightmare
that it is. It's skewed me in the opposite direction to be like, ooh, you guys, it's like really bad out there.
Yeah.
That's tough. We
Yeah.
posted a clip that went viral from like our third episode that we ever did on this show. Our very like third episode. It was like the worst things that men have said to women on a date. And it's a funny clip, you know, we threw it up on TikTok and it went crazy viral, and the whole comment section was women being like, oh, you think that's bad? And it's just pages of
I hated every
Did you read all of them?
single thing that these women had to say. I was like, oh my word, that's crazy.
I screenshotted some of the best ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He smacked my belly and said, "You'll look so beautiful once you lose this weight."
Whoa.
No.
You'd be losing a hand if you did that shit to me.
You know what I mean?
My friend set me up on a blind date with a guy who spent the entire date telling me how he didn't have to be on a certain registered list because of a technicality.
Oh. My God.
When the check came at the end of the first date, he looked at me and said, "Either you're coming home with me and I'm paying, or you can pay and go home."
Wow.
Like that. That's great.
Halfway through the movie, he looked over at me in disgust and said, "You're still eating that?" referring to the snacks and popcorn I had.
Wow.
Oh.
Straight to jail.
Straight. I'm calling the police. Here's one. I had a guy on a date one time said, "I'd like to put something in your drink." And then he screamed at me like it was a compliment.
No.
"I'm just being flirty."
All these men belong in the trash.
This is crazy. Ready for this one? He asked me what he thought. He asked me what I thought my best feature was. I told him I've been told that I had pretty eyes, and then he laughed uproariously.
No.
Wow.
No.
Kristie.
No. That's some stupid negging, like, you know, that's like a move, right?
Playbook.
Yeah. He takes women out, like, what do you think? Oh.
Could
I
you
bet
imagine?
he's so hot.
Could you imagine being like, well, people think I have pretty eyes, and he just laughs uncontrollably?
Right.
That's wild.
Right. I bet he's as mediocre as could possibly be.
Oh, they're all, yeah.
course.
They're all, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I want to ask you if you have one of these.
Sure do.
Do you?
There.
Okay. All right.
She's like locked in.
You got one already locked and loaded? What do you have?
Well, I was on a date with a guy. We were just getting to know each other. First date off an app. And I told him I'm Jewish, and he goes, "Oh, that's all right. You don't look Jewish."
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Gee, thanks.
That's all right. It's okay.
That's okay.
Oh, that's okay.
You're all right.
You don't look it.
Oh God. He told me with a straight face, "You remind me of my sister." And when my face showed how that sounded, he tried to backtrack and said, "No, I just mean your face."
Okay. That's nice. See you later.
A guy carded me to make sure I was over 18 because he'd been in trouble with that before.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Is that a criminality bell or what is it?
No, that's a red flag bell, also known as.
But
the
also-
criminal bell. Yeah.
Also, I'm not saying you had bad photos, but you look much better in person.
Mild compared to the others, but
Yeah.
Not
still
bad.
bad.
Not bad.
That's just a bad compliment.
One guy said I looked exactly like his mom.
Oh, God.
What is all these? You look like my sister. You look like my mom. Who's saying that to someone they're trying to sleep with?
I like older women. I'm really close to my mom.
Go
No.
to therapy.
No.
Someone commented, "These moms out there are ruining dating for all the women."
You know what I'm saying? Be a little meaner to your sons.
Another comment we got. First 5 minutes of the date, he said, "I'm sorry, I'm struggling to focus on what you are saying because I keep picturing you naked."
Oh, my God.
God. Probably thought it was so hot too. Like very pleased with himself after that comment.
Oh, you know.
You know what I mean?
You know, he
Like,
thought, yeah. I told her I was imagining her naked. All right.
Yeah.
All right, last one. I
Chicks love it.
dropped my napkin, and when I knelt down to pick it up, he was leaning over and he said, "I'm just trying to see if you're wearing any underwear."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
Good job, guys.
worst things that guys have said to women on a first date from our TikTok page.
They're
Yeah.
not lonely enough, as they say in the comments.
So, yeah, someone said that. They said, I didn't get that. Is that a thing?
Well, like the male loneliness epidemic. So
Right.
the comment is they're not lonely enough.
lonely enough.
They need to be lonelier.
Oh, that.
a little lonelier.
I try to like be on my best behavior on a first date. I would never like go out on the first date and be like, you look like my mom.
I love her tits. Maybe I'll like yours.
Right?
Let me see these. Oh, that'd be crazy. My moms are bigger. Whoa. What's your relationship status?
I am very single.
Very single.
Very single.
Yeah. Your question said that you were just ghosted by somebody.
I was.
I have questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So my definition of ghosting is you guys have gone on a couple of dates. It's nothing serious. You guys are just kind of hanging out, and then they just stop responding and they're gone. Mm-hmm. Is that the situation for you?
So we were dating for a little over 2 months, like about 10
2 months?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it was, I mean, we hadn't defined it yet,
Sure.
but it wasn't like we were doing sleepovers. I had opened a conversation about maybe going long distance since I'm moving out of state next week. And he just fell off the earth. You know, like I moved out of my apartment 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
And he had like offered to maybe help me pack some stuff.
Yeah.
Our last conversation was me going, hey, I would love to take you up on your offer to help me pack. And he was like, oh, sorry, I can't tonight. I have this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm busy with work. I'm getting all these new bids. I'm like, bids are great. And then he didn't like check on me to see how the move went that weekend. He knew it was really stressful for me. And we were like speaking every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 months is a long time. That's a
Yeah,
relationship.
That's a relationship.
Yeah.
Right?
And so when he didn't check to see how my move went, I was like, okay, shady.
Uh-oh.
And then like 7 days after I had spoken to him was Christmas. And I was like, well, if I don't hear from him today, this is like ridiculous.
Done. Right.
100%.
And so that's what happened.
He didn't text you on Christmas?
No.
Just disappeared
Just
into the
disappeared
ether.
into the ether. And my ego's too big. So I'm like, well, if you're not going to talk, you will never hear from me.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. Gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, if you didn't want to help me move, just say so. Like,
Right?
You didn't have to break up with me. That's
100%.
crazy. I just couldn't imagine being somebody for that. You know, like I'm saying, ghosting to me is like a couple of dates, or maybe you guys are texting back and forth, but you've never met up before. You guys were like kind of in a thing.
Yeah, we were in a thing.
What you're describing is just not dating someone.
Yeah.
That's you went on a couple
Yeah.
dates and then you decided you didn't want to be with them anymore
Yeah.
and you didn't feel like it warranted a conversation.
Yeah.
Like you went out with someone twice and you're like, I'm not interested.
Or
I'm
the
just gonna-"
conversation got stale. We've never actually
Right.
met up before. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's, I mean, I guess that's ghosting, but to me, like, that's like a hard, like, that's just disappearing.
That's a
like, you were
disappearance.
dating someone and
Oh, that's brutal.
Brutal.
It tells
Good
you a lot
riddance.
about somebody's character. That's the thing is like, once someone disrespects me, I wake up the next day with no feelings at all. I'm like, if you can treat me like that, I know everything I need to know.
Yeah.
I hate to do this. When's your birthday?
June 5th.
Okay.
Well,
When
was
would you
seeing-
have guessed?
I was seeing if you were also a Scorpio.
No, he's a Scorpio.
Okay. Yeah, that actually tracks as well.
Is it? Does it?
Yeah.
'Cause you've probably done that. You've probably pulled that move before. You're just gone.
Right. No, my thing is if you disrespect me, I wake up the next morning and you never existed in my world. I'll never speak your name again. You just didn't exist. I have no more feelings for you, period. Like, and then we all move on. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get there, but when my line is crossed, like
So there's nothing.
you
So if he
disappeared
shows
in the
up like a
ether.
month from now, I'm like, I had a full mental breakdown. He's got flowers. He's like, I'm so sorry. Can we grab a coffee?
The amount of hurdles he would have to jump for me to give him a chance, I just know that he's unwilling.
Give me some examples. Give me some hurdles.
I mean, he would have to fly to Austin and
Yep.
like beg for me back.
Beg.
Yeah.
Okay. Kristie, are there hurdles or you're just done?
Sometimes I'm a little done and there's some hurdles that can be
Sure,
jumped through.
sure.
But when I am done, like it's just
It's a wrap.
off. Yeah, it's a wrap.
He flies to Austin. He begs, pleads, cries, has flowers, candy. What else?
I just think it won't happen. So I'm like,
I know. I'm
pretty
just
shut down
I'm
to
just
it.
saying, like
Yeah.
hypothetically, what are hurdles that guys can get past?
It would be tough. I would maybe open communications again at that point,
Yeah.
but like I'm not just taking somebody back on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus,
And what happened? That would be my thing is like,
Right.
what happened?
And how are we going to make it so that this doesn't happen again?
Right.
Because now I know you're avoidant.
you're
Yeah.
avoidant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a scary attachment style.
It is. And here's the thing. I like saw it a little bit, but I kept making concessions because this was the first time I dated a single dad and he had a lot of custody of his kid. And so every time he would disappear, if it was like a day or two, he would come back and be like, I'm so sorry, the kid was sick. I had him extra days, blah, blah, blah. So I was like making all these concessions for that. And I never will again.
I was nodding my head. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, no. Kristie's big head shake there.
No.
No.
Oh,
Absolutely
please
not.
share. I would love.
Absolutely not.
Why are you shaking your head immediately?
I am a mother of 9-year-old twins, one of whom is special needs. They take a lot of time. They take a lot of energy. There has never been a day in my life where I haven't been able to shoot off a singular text.
You're right. No, you're right. Yeah.
I have a lot of custody of my kids is that it's every single day. So every single day
That's a lot of custody.
I take care of them. Yes. Every single day my husband and I take care of them from the moment they wake up till the moment they go to sleep.
Wow.
And I am always able to shoot off a simple text.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, you're right. That's the thing.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why I
a-
shouldn't have made those concessions. That's my big lesson there.
Disappearance is never acceptable, period.
Right.
Disappearance is never acceptable, period. If you're used to speaking and interacting with somebody, in my opinion, if you're used to speaking and interacting with somebody on a regular basis and every once in a while they disappear on you, I think that is the most disrespectful thing. I think the level of selfishness that it shows. No one is that busy. I presume this wasn't like a brain surgeon on Mars who,
Sure
for some
wasn't.
reason, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She's like, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
under no circumstances. And I always look to, like, my grandfather was an incredible husband and he like ran this massive company in Canada and he always was in communication with my grandmother. And my dad played professional baseball and he was like gone and on the, you know, like in the middle of playoffs would always call and text me
Yeah.
and my mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's just I've seen too many people with a lot of stuff going on be able to be respectful to their partners, and
You're
I
right.
just don't.
Yeah.
think-
There's a thing
Right.
when you like have feelings for somebody where you
Yes.
start being like, yeah, that makes sense. You start kind of being like, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think disappearance is emotional abuse. To be quite honest, with
Yeah?
you. Like I'd take it that far.
That's
yeah,
tough.
just because what it does to the other person.
it's
I've been in
brutal.
relationships with like disappearers before too, and like that fight or flight that it activates.
Yeah, it's no good.
I don't care for it.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
I don't think it's okay.
Yeah. There's no greater, to me, that's very, sending the text and then not getting a response when you know that they check their phone every 5 seconds. There's that anxiety that you get from that. Like, it's hard to compare it to a lot of stuff. When you're like in love with somebody, you have real big feelings for someone, and you know they check their phone every 5 seconds, and they're being a little avoidedy, and you don't hear back from them for like a few hours. That is the longest.
Yeah.
That might as well be like 2 months before they respond.
Yeah.
It's brutal. But that was your question for Kristie, is like, because we always have our guests ask, your thing is like, how do you spot an avoidant in the future, right? Is there like, and I guess we should clarify to the listeners what we mean by avoidant. So there's 4 attachment styles. There's a secure attachment style, which is pretty self-explanatory. There's an anxious attachment style, which is like you lean more anxious, and
Afraid the other person will leave.
you're afraid the other person's going to leave. Avoidant is kind of always has someone you kind of always keep them at a distance, and you're never really vulnerable, and you never really let them in. And then there's the fearful avoidant, which is they start off very anxious and love bomby, and then when it gets too real, they panic and they push you away. So that they're kind of a combination of the two. But you're talking about just a straight up, just someone who's like an avoidant attachment style. Like, how do you spot that?
Yeah, because I think initially I just thought he was reserved, and I did kind of try to call him out on that. And I was like, are you being this way with me because I'm moving soon, or are you just this way in general? And he was like, oh, I'm just this way.
so he told you straight up. He said, I'm avoidant and this is the way that I am. So in the future, when you ask someone that and they say this is the way that I am, you
That's
say,
how you test for it?
Thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure. And I will go find any other human being that exists on this planet to spend my time with.
That's so easy.
But it is true. And I think even not verbally, and we've talked about this before, like people really do show their true colors. Like that first disappearance, bail. That first time someone makes you feel that anxious, like fearful feeling, you know what I mean? And it's so hard to tell the difference between like butterflies and
Anxiety.
and fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know, butterflies should feel warm and overwhelming and like calming and like something that you want to like lay back into. Fear is going to activate something. It's going to make it hard to eat. It's going to make it hard to sleep, like that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And that's just always a no. It's just a bad, if somebody is doing something, whether they're a good person, bad person, neutral person, if someone's behavior makes you feel fearful in the relationship, it's just bad, man. It's just, it goes down such a bad road.
Because like chaos and chemistry are so sometimes they feel the same.
Yeah.
You feel like, oh, this is attraction, but it's really like danger. You're like, ooh, that's like a wild bear in the woods. It's the same like fight or flight response. You're like, ooh, this is love and this is attraction. It's sometimes it's so hard to know the difference. Yeah.
And if you're like if you're anything like I was, and like I'm a strong, tough chick, and I don't really need someone who's gonna be super gooey, and I don't really need someone who's gonna like give me all this stuff. Like I'm easygoing, I do my own thing. It's easy to make excuses for the other person's behavior because you're like, oh, it's fine, I don't really care. But then at the end of it, it's like everyone always cares. It always sucks.
All right. I have tests for you. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So here's your questions.
Not work.
All right.
Not work for the guest.
This is so we're so and you're gonna be the mediator here.
Oh shit.
All right, this is how to spot an avoidant attachment style.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna role play. This is our first date, or this we're in a relationship. Okay, and you're gonna ask me questions, and this is how I'm gonna respond. And then yes, this is what to look for next time.
I love this. Can you reassure me?
I think reassurance should come from within. All right, so now you're out. Right now you know.
You're out.
All right, next one.
You disappeared for a week. I haven't heard from you.
Hey.
That's it. That's it.
Never
Hey,
again.
sorry, life's been crazy.
Yeah. No, that was a text.
That was.
Surely that was a text. I haven't heard from you in a week.
Gosh.
All right, next one.
I had a rough day and could really use you.
Damn, that's a lot.
Oh, no.
All right, more avoidance.
Do you see a future together?
I live very present focused.
Ah!
I don't like to put labels on things, you know?
Wow.
But you're cool.
You're cool. I like talking to you.
Yeah.
You make me feel cool.
You make me feel cool. That's awesome.
That made me feel insecure.
Noted.
Wow.
Surely not. Noted.
Noted. Yep.
I miss you.
Aw.
Please.
That is how to spot an avoidant, guys.
That's honestly helpful.
Is it helpful?
Helpful.
Hey.
I'll take it.
So we do on this show. We like to help people out.
Oh my
It was
God.
really hard for me to deliver those lines, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm a fixer, and I have
Yeah.
to solve everything. So for me to be like,
Yeah.
aw, that sounds like a you problem.
Right? Oh, it's not it.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
All right, we have a couple of things I want to do with you while you're here. I want you to weigh in on these. We have a couple articles that we're going to do, and I also have an updated list for 2026, the worst places to take a woman on a date, and the top 5 dates that sound nice but are actually a nightmare. So we have 2 women here, and I want you guys to weigh on this. The top 5 worst places to take a woman on a first date. Number 5 is open mic night when you're performing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, number 1 for sure.
That gives Ken from the Barbie movie.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I
does.
mean?
Yeah, it does.
Sit here, watch me perform.
Look at your body
yo.
language right now. The next one is your ex's birthday party.
Yes.
Yep.
That's so good.
Number 3 of the top 5 worst places to take a woman on a date is your mom's house for approval.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. You look a lot like my mom.
You look like, just to see if you guys look enough alike.
Yeah. Your tits are better. Number 2, a strip club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless previously agreed upon.
Is
Yep.
it?
I don't know.
I think your ex-girlfriend's birthday or your ex's birthday party is probably over a strip club.
Yeah.
Strip clubs,
Most of the ones you just said for me are over a strip club.
I wouldn't put strip club in the top 10.
I think it's safe to put in the top 10.
You're out. You go out to dinner. You guys have a couple of drinks. You guys are
Right.
feeling stupid. You're like, well, fuck,
Right.
Maybe not a first date. Maybe like
First
a
date's
few
rough.
dates in.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. First date's rough. And this is the number one that the internet has decided on. The top 5 worst places to take a woman on a date. Number 1 is IKEA.
Ooh.
Oh. I don't know. Here's why I think IKEA might be a good idea. You get to learn about that person real fast, how they deal with conflict resolution and frustration,
Right.
Yeah.
moodiness, because you want to see how someone is in conflict.
Yeah, it's like a pressure test.
Yes.
It's like a room escape.
Yeah, it's
like
an escape
going to
room.
an
Yeah,
escape
yeah.
room.
But you got to build the furniture together after the date. Then you really know what you're getting
Yeah.
into.
You're
you know?
basically married at that point.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to build this is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm telling the story. I had to build an IKEA bookshelf with a woman I was dating one time. And I could tell she was kind of like seeing like what kind of man I was. And I put a screw like right through the so forever all the books would be lined and in the middle they were sitting on
Not the
And
shelf
where's she
building
now?
kind.
Yes. I don't know, but I still have the shelf.
And that's what matters.
That's what matters. All right. The top 5 dates that sound nice but are actually a nightmare.
Okay.
A long hike.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Why it fails. Someone always underestimates how moderate the trail is. Now you're both wheezing, sweaty, and pretending to enjoy nature.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big hike guy, especially on a date. I think
Yeah.
that's where you're just kind of sweating and you guys are like gasping for air. And it's just like, it's not a lot of,
Definitely not a first date.
not a first
No.
date.
And don't take me to the woods where it's secluded and I don't know you.
That's
and you can throw
crazy.
me off
The
a
woods
cliff,
is crazy.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go on this hiking trail. There's nobody up there.
Yeah.
Right. It's gonna be gorgeous.
It's awesome. You don't get any cell phone reception up there. You'll love it. Next one is wine tasting.
What's wrong with wine tasting?
Well, it starts classy, ends with purple teeth, slurred compliments, and a DWI.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough.
This one I 100% agree on. An amusement park.
Oh, that's cringe.
That's brutal.
I
Yeah.
love that.
On a first date?
100%.
Absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely
Oh
not.
my gosh, I'm game.
Because the first ride's fun because you guys are in line together for an hour and you guys can talk and get to know. Now you got to do that 5 more times.
Yeah.
No.
Here's why I need to know you first, because if I just met you and we go on a roller coaster and I hear you go wee, I'm getting the ick. I need to know you first.
So is that worse?
Incredible.
Because I'm the guy who like covers his eyes and won't look. Is that better
That's
than
better.
the wee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. An improv comedy show.
Rough.
It sounds fun, but you become you could become part of an uncomfortable interactive skit.
Yeah.
I'm always uncomfortable around improv.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Just in general.
Yeah. And then the last one, let's see, the number 1 worst places to take a person on a date that sound nice but are actually a nightmare is an escape room. People have voted an escape room be number 1 because nothing says romance like panic arguing over puzzles.
I am so mean in escape rooms. That would be the worst first date. I'd be all like, oh yay, yes, I did mention that I love escape rooms, and then we'd be in there and I'd just be like drill sergeant screaming in some poor dude's face.
You asshole, how do you not understand algebra? It's simple arithmetic.
My husband's always in the middle of escape room and he'll just start shaking his head and walk away to go solve some puzzle. He's like, she's on one again.
You handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you guys don't get out, then you're like stressed, and then you're like, it's just too much.
Yeah.
I'm a big coffee. I don't know about you. What's your first date? What's your ideal first date? I'm big like just get a coffee and get to know each other.
Yeah, I like something that's drink oriented so that you have a quick exit. So
That's
it's
right.
either coffee or like a drink. Something
Right.
really, really simple where if you like it, or even a short walk and then you float doing something after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you're like, okay, we can get coffee and a drink. If it's going well, you like
Strip
go
club.
to a second location.
Oh, sorry, what?
Go to a strip club.
Yeah.
Go to IKEA.
Yeah.
you know? I do like that as a first date.
I think so too, because the amusement park thing, like even if the date's going bad, you're like, I want out of here. It's still a 45-minute walk back to the car.
Right.
it's just no. Yeah, I think quick exit. Coffee's good. Lunch feels too friendly. There's some reason like coffee's okay, but lunch is weird.
Depends if you know the person first. If you
Yeah.
have rapport with them and you already met them in person, then I think it's perfectly fine to do lunch or dinner on a first date. But if you're just meeting because it's like an app, it should be something where you can
Too
make a
much
quick
commitment.
exit.
Yeah.
Quick, yeah. Now, are you a phone call before the date person?
No, I haven't been.
Okay.
I would, but it just has not come up for me.
Okay. When we first started this show, all the women on the show were like, oh my God, no way. I'm never doing a phone call. I'm never doing FaceTime. And as the show's evolved over 46 episodes, it's flipped. Even the women that were on the show, the women have been on the show have texted me and be like, okay, so I had an hour-long FaceTime with a guy before the first date. Like,
Yeah.
that's like the new thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can get
Get the vibe.
the vibe.
I like that. It is a good idea.
Check it out a little. You can get a feel for the spark like over the phone or over FaceTime as
Yeah.
opposed to like walking into the coffee shop in those first 3 seconds where you're like, this is never gonna happen.
This ain't
I
it.
just know this is never gonna be it.
We've all had that where you like walk in and you're like, oh, damn it. There's nothing that can be done here.
Yeah.
to
Not a
remedy this.
thing.
And it sucks because like attraction is so specific. They don't even have to open their mouth yet, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
I just already know this ain't it.
Yeah.
What is that though? What do you think it is? It's just like what if they're like like their profile's attractive? They're not bad. It's not a looks thing
Right.
necessarily.
It's pheromones, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
You think it's
Yeah.
a chemical?
Literal
it's chemical
chemistry.
and it's vibes.
It's just chemicals and vibes. You should write a book.
I should.
Chemicals and
Yeah.
vibes.
Chemicals and vibes. A how-to dating guide with.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, Isaac.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman. Not beautiful, but she's like an attractive woman. You guys, it's just something's not right.
I think it's like deeply seated in our biology.
Is it like a childhood thing? They don't.
Like I think our DNA knows what other DNA is not going to make good other DNAs.
It's chemical.
Yeah.
It's chemical.
Yeah.
It's literally when they talk about people having chemistry, like there's actual chemical reactions that happen in your body when you are attracted or to somebody.
Right. Because have you ever had that experience where like you meet someone and they're like attractive enough,
Yeah.
and you guys have great conversations and everything, but there's just like it doesn't feel like best friends, but it doesn't feel like a relationship either. It's just sort of like and you're trying to kind of in your head you're trying to make it a thing because it's like
Right.
well it all kind of makes sense, but
But
it's
it
just,
is, those are friends. People you get along with that you don't want to sleep with are your friends, right?
Yeah. No, because you don't look at your friends in that light. I'm saying like you're trying to look at this person and like you're really trying to make this a thing.
Right. But that's just a friend,
It's just a
that,
friend
you're
that you're
trying to force to be a thing. That's all that is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There is a chemical thing, but also as we were talking about earlier, where sometimes that chemical thing is like you're attracted and it's like it's dangerous. It's not a good person for you, but it feels
Right.
the chemical feels like it feels like attraction. How do you know what's chemistry and what's not? How do you know what's like chemical and what's like your body trying to warn you of danger?
But that's what I just described is like when you are falling for someone or very attracted to them, it should feel warm, it should feel euphoric as opposed to like an adrenaline spike. You know what I mean? Like those
Yeah.
are two different feelings. That adrenaline spike is a warning mechanism, right? Of like, get ready to run. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this dangerous thing is coming.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a feeling of euphoria where like when one person looks into another person's eyes and they dilate and there's like this overcoming feeling of like,
Okay, and so that's the chemical part.
yeah.
Can I give my 2 cents?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I think so much of it comes down to being embodied and knowing yourself really well and being able to like sit in your feelings and actually label them correctly, because then you'll be able to figure out, is this person triggering a childhood wound and about to repeat a pattern that I
Right.
haven't broken yet,
Yes.
or is this just actual sexual excitement?
Right. And they're so similar that it's hard to discern what's what.
But if you're like kind of an unconscious person and you're bouncing around and you're not working on yourself and getting to know your
Right.
own inner world, you're not going to be able to decipher it when it's in front of you.
Right. And even if you are,
Or see.
yeah, even if you are, sometimes you get confused.
Because you have to be aware of yourself. You have to be honest about what you're seeing in the other person, right?
Yeah.
And not paint it some other thing or
yeah.
explain it away.
Right.
It's tough. It takes a lot of practice.
What's your biggest ick when you're dating someone? Like, what's your biggest?
Any kind of red flag that indicates like anger issues
Oh,
and
yeah.
control issues. And I'll give a good example. I've said this on my podcast before, but I was like in the talking phase with a guy and he slammed a door really hard in front of me and I was like, goodbye.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I'm like, if you're taking your feelings out on a fucking inanimate object and you're doing it in front of a woman, like, what's next?
Yeah. It only goes worse from there, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you guys were like, and he wasn't mad at you. It was just like something happened and he
No,
slammed
he
the door.
was just mad. The door was like malfunctioning and he was like so mad and he had a little to drink and he was like, fuck this door. And he like just slammed the shit out of it. Like the whole hallway shook. And it's also like, don't shake a door. You don't even own this door. You're renting this door. This is an apartment.
Right.
It's not even your door.
It's not even your door. That's
Wow.
just crazy to me is getting that. Like, it's the whole argument of like men are actually the ones that are super emotional, because that to me is you're not in control of your emotions if you can't even like withhold getting pissed off at a door.
At a door.
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah. That's tough.
Yep.
Yeah. Or like the guy who's like he's on the phone for like a work thing and he's just screaming at like employees in the other room and you're
Red
just
flag.
like, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's not gendered either. I think it's like there's an energy like when women get really like angry and they fly off the handles and they stomp around and slam doors. That's like like it's not a danger for us, but it's still like an energy thing that's like
It's emotionally dangerous.
it can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you think your most controversial opinion on dating is women's low standards are direct pipeline to men's bad behavior?
Yes, and what I mean by that is that us accepting certain things, like I used to use the example, and this is a silly example, but like chain wallets. If one day every woman woke up and was like, I will never sleep with a man with a chain wallet ever again, we would eradicate chain wallets.
They'd all be gone.
They'd all be gone.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I think at the end of the day, even when you have this like movement of red pill, we don't need women, blah, 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 we're happy on our own. Like, if they understood how to actually get women, they would want to get women. 100%. And the men that know that they want women that are heterosexual and like want women, we set the standard for how to treat us, and every time we accept unacceptable behavior, they just think it's okay.
Right.
So it's really about like setting a high standard and forcing them to meet it. So I know that that's controversial. I'm not trying to like blame women, but you just see people, and it goes on both sides of the fence. Men accept unacceptable behavior too, and we just need to stop doing that so that people actually are held accountable.
And it goes for everything, right? It's not even in relationships. It's friendships. It's workplace environments. You know what I mean? When people started quiet quitting, all of a sudden jobs had to adjust to what they give to people. In general, people will do what they get away with, what they can get away with. And if you set boundaries, they will stop doing that thing. And if we set boundaries in mass numbers, then you see
you eradicate bad behavior. Yeah,
that's like a women's like network where you just sit like, all right, no more chain wallets, it's done.
Yeah. A council.
What would you eradicate? Give me a man's behavior, and then give me a man's like a fashion thing. Right now, like you guys could eradicate two things right now. You're sending up the pipeline, and every guy will fall in line.
Listen, I'm going to make people mad, but I'm going to say it straight into the camera. Mustaches. Lone mustaches.
Oh, no.
I just can't.
You can't?
I just can't.
So you guys, all women band together, and every dude's buying Gillettes, and they're shaving their mustaches.
You just got to make it match the beard. It can't just be alone. It's not the Wild West.
All right, so
Mine's
no mustaches.
A different one.
What you got?
I got that. The excessive jewelry and douchebag hat, like the Burning Man look. That's mine. Yeah. I want that out. That's the biggest red flag.
Yeah.
That's her. Yeah. That goes with a mustache. Let's be honest.
It does go with a mustache.
That's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
We're wiping out the same guy. Head to toe, we're giving him a revamp.
He's wearing a cape and way too much jewelry. He's out.
The rings and then oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because if you guys did that, every guy would be like, yeah, we're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not going to sleep with you. Then,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
I've talked about it before. If there was no women, if women were just gone from this planet, I would never go to the gym. Like, the gyms would close immediately. I would never purchase cologne. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like these things. It's like,
I don't think that works both ways. Like, I don't think if men were gone that women would dress differently or cut their hair differently or stop wearing makeup. Like, women just aren't doing that stuff for men necessarily.
oh, for sure.
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there'd be more changes on the guy's end than
Yeah.
y'all's for sure. Yeah. And then a behavior. You guys, anger, like guys flying off the handles is good. Kristie?
Yeah, I really don't like an angry. I really don't like an angry guy. That really
Angry,
stuck with
he's
me.
harmless.
He's harmless.
How could you be both?
How
Anger
about
is
just
psychologically harmful, I think.
yeah. How about dick pics? How about we eradicate people having to get
come on.
unsolicited dick pics?
Come on, of all the things, that's got to go.
It's a good start.
Unsolicited is rough.
Yeah. Someone's sending you their full junk on your phone without you asking for it. I think that's fair enough.
That's
Good
wild.
place to start.
Yeah, there's got to be like there's got to be like a feature on Instagram where if you get it, you can post it and tag them in and it shows up.
Yeah.
There's repercussions for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's a crime in California to just send somebody.
Is
dick
it?
pic. Yeah, you can't send unsolicited nude
How do I
photos here.
unsend?
Nice.
Is there an
Oh shit. I said, is it?
This is how guys are now. In my head, if like a woman asks for it, I'm like, it's a trap. Don't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Like, even solicited nowadays, like guys are like, we're not doing
Who's
that.
solicited? I guess I'm so like prude. I guess like I've never solicited
You're
a
like,
dick pic.
Send me that.
Yeah. Like I'll see it when I have to. I'll come to terms with it when and where I have to.
Yeah.
As a man, does it make you feel bad that a state had to pass a law just to get people to stop sending their genitalia to other
Like,
people?
the government had to get involved.
Does that make you feel bad for you and your
icky.
kind?
It's pretty
Yeah,
bad. It's not a good
great.
look for us. I'll be
It
honest with
isn't.
you.
It is
Not a good look.
Do you remember when we started this conversation and we talked about how men have it harder in dating than women do?
No, you're proving my point. You guys get constant validation. If we had to pass a law of like, guy, we're just getting too much titties on our phone. You guys are just getting free validation.
No. No. No.
You guys are getting so much attention. We had to pass a law.
No. I don't think validation is what we'll call that.
I would rather have, if I was a woman, and I'm not, but let me just say this, and I may cut this out.
Yeah.
If I was a
Let's
woman,
do that. Let's cut it out.
and just stop now. Okay, we'll just stop now. If I was a woman and nobody was texting me at all, I would hate that worse than like, oh man, I got another dick today. I would put a little pep in my step.
Here's where I'll make a confession that's dangerous for me to keep
Yes,
making
come
without
on.
someone trying to.
I'm already
fix it.
digging right now. Come dig with me.
I've never been sent a dick pic
Really?
ever.
Listeners.
That's why I'm like I keep sharing this. It's never happened somehow.
Interesting.
I think I have like
That's like your
these-
thing. You love them. You just go on podcasts. Like, isn't it crazy? Never?
I'm just like an icy Soviet chick, and I think people just like know better than to send me
Terrified,
one because
yeah.
they're probably worried about what I'll do with
You,
it.
you just thumbs up it.
Thumbs down.
Yeah. Meh. No, you do the yawn emoji.
Yeah.
Okay, worst response to a dick. All right, a guy sends you a dick. What's the worst thing you can say back?
Isn't there like a this emoji?
Oh,
Like
it's
a this?
harmless.
Aw.
Or you respond with the wrong name, like Ben, is this you?
Oh. My dad's is bigger.
Yeah.
Ben ? Is wild.
Is this you?
Yeah, that is weird that the government had to get involved. Like, guys, stop sending your dicks.
Enough.
Yeah.
Men of California, enough.
That's
with your dick
crazy.
pics.
And California's super. You would think it was a bunch of dudes who wouldn't be doing that. If it was like Arkansas, like we got a big dick problem in Arkansas. Like LA or California doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
No, you don't think LA seems like a dick pic sending kind of town?
I just think the lighting's better here.
Yeah.
You know, the studios are better.
Every dick pic is actually just a headshot.
Yeah.
With a resume and coming behind it.
The green screen in the background, palm trees.
IMDb. All right, I want to do this before we get out of here. Actually, I have two of them. Ugh. You guys get to pick. Should I be offended that my boyfriend thinks my O face is dumb?
Okay.
Or my boyfriend Venmo requests me every time he drives me somewhere. Is this normal?
I hate them both.
Okay, all right.
I'll let you
We'll just
pick
do both. We'll just do
whichever
both.
one.
We'll just do both.
Yeah.
My boyfriend Venmo requests me every time he drives me somewhere. Is this normal? Yeah. Every time he gives me rides, he does he averages the cost per mile, and then he sends me a Venmo request.
Is this normal is a crazy question.
It is a crazy question.
I didn't think about it very much until I brought it up to my friends, and they thought it was really weird. He claims that all of his friends' partners do the same thing.
They don't.
And it caused a huge fight.
You know what she should do? She should like be like, here you go. I hope you use it for your lunch money today, or here towards your savings. Like belittle him about it. Like make it
just demasculate
hit
him.
His ego and emasculate him about it for sure.
Yeah, it's tough.
She should send him a bill for sex.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Cost per mile.
2 G's every time, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, if women did, if your wife or girlfriend did that, guys would just get second jobs. We were just, it's another thing. If you guys just made that a thing, we'd be like, well, looks like I gotta get another job.
That's just the cost of doing business.
Business is the name for my vagina.
Yeah.
One business, please.
The next one is, should I be offended that my boyfriend thinks my O face is dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah, very. Who says that?
We were having sex, and he said, that face you make is cute. I couldn't tell if he was being completely honest, so later I asked him about what he meant by cute, and then he basically said it was, it's not a big deal, it's just a little weird.
Okay. You don't have to see it anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Problem solved.
That's easy enough. Don't you worry about it.
Could you imagine weighing in on something like that as a man? It's like, bro, know your role.
Yeah.
Because there's no coming back from that, right? There's no like, I just think it's kind of weird the face you make when you orgasm. And then it's like now every time they're doing it, she's thinking of that.
And she came back to him later and was like, what did you mean by that? And he could have been like, oh, I just think the face that you make is cute.
Right. Right.
And then shut up forever.
Yeah.
That was an option, was just to shut up forever.
I could imagine weighing in on anything in that department.
Criticizing a woman when she's giving you sex, like, get out of
Is
here.
crazy.
Walk into the sea, my guy.
That's right. Keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
You could yell out anything. There's not a thing that you could yell out during an orgasm that I would bring it up later.
That's the correct answer.
I'd be like, well, it's the price of doing business with you, honey.
Yeah. There you go.
Galina was our guest this week, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and doing the show.
Thank you for having
Did you have fun?
me. I had a blast.
This is your last podcast in Los Angeles.
Yes, it is.
Well,
We're moving
for
to
now.
Texas.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for choosing us.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks for having me.
We
It
know
was
you have a
fun.
choice when you
we know you have choices when you do podcasts. We'd like to thank you for flying Foster the podcast. Well, you'll probably be on Kill Tony and Rogan soon, so thank you
Yeah.
for doing ours first. Those are the 3 biggest podcasts, I would say.
Us and them.
Put us
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
We're up there. Thank you guys so much for listening to the 3rd biggest podcast in the world, Foster the Podcast. I was your host, comedian Justin Foster, producer Isaac Abrams,
Meow.
and professional life coach Kristie Marie Lacey. Thank you guys so much. Galina, how can people find you and how can they send you dick pics?
Follow me on YouTube, Galina Rivina, and Instagram is Thumbgalina, which is a play on Thumbelina.
Awesome.
cute.
Thank you so much for doing the show.
Thank
Safe
you.
travels. I'll see you in Texas.
Absolutely.
All right. Bye, guys.